back to my channel. My name is Jessica if you're new here, and in today's video I wanted to share a bunch of tips and things that I've learned about the gym. I was definitely one of the people that was really intimidated with the gym for a long time. That's why I was never consistent. I've been one of those people that has joined the gym and gone for like a month and then quit, and I have finally managed to figure this out. I go to the gym regularly. I go with my fiance, which has been also really helpful that he's joined on board of this journey with me, and I'm just really consistent. I've never been this consistent in my life. I am so happy with it, and I'm happy with my results. So without further ado, I wanted to share random stuff that I recommend at the gym. The first tip I would recommend is try stuff that you like. For so long, my sister would want me to go on runs with her. I'm not a runner. I am a sprinter, short distance type of a person. I don't like long runs. I don't enjoy that. So it made me not like working out. Then when I moved to LA, my roommate loved working out, only doing HIIT workouts. She's a personal trainer. We would go to the gym with her at our apartment, and she would only do HIIT workouts, like crazy intense, like make you puke workouts. Who wants to work out like that? So I just really didn't like working out for a long time because I didn't like that about it. When I realized that I actually really enjoy lifting weights, and I don't lift like super heavy. I find that my little frame, if I lift too heavy, my form goes off. I feel like I'm more prone to injuries. I just don't like it. So I do lift like rather light, which is still pretty heavy for me, but I don't lift like super heavy like I see a lot of girls on Instagram doing. So that's what works for me. If you enjoy lifting like crazy heavy, you do that. If you enjoy sports, do that. But just kind of explore what works best for you. The next tip I have is if you are a super new beginner and you have not joined the gym yet, get a tour of your gym. And if possible, see if they have a trainer that can give you like a complimentary session. I know a lot of gyms do offer that. I did that with my new gym here. I had 3 complimentary sessions, and then I also got a tour. So even if you've been there, or maybe you've had a membership and you haven't gone in a long time, ask for a tour. They will almost always certainly give you a tour of the gym, and that'll just kind of let you know like things to do. Also, on top of getting a tour of the gym, if you have a friend that works out a lot, or say you're by yourself, go during a time period that the gym isn't very busy and go look around, play on different equipment and the different machines and see what they do and learn. I would go right before the gym would close or right in the morning. Typically during the weekend too, the gyms out here are less crowded as opposed to during the weekday. So I did like to go around and I'd look and I'd play and I'd see what I really liked. Of course you could do free weights, you could do all kinds of stuff, but in regards to like the machines, if you don't know what they do, go at a time when there's no one there. Going back to when I first moved to LA, and in the past what never made me consistent with working out was food. I would either not eat before I'd work out, or I'd eat super heavy and not wait a long enough amount of time. Nowadays, I make sure that I have the perfect amount of time before I eat, and then working out, I tell my fiance like, hey, we need to eat so we can be on schedule with everything. So just kind of making that schedule and always being aware of what you're eating. Like, don't go out for ice cream if you know you need to go to the gym that day, or go out for ice cream after, but like, I don't think ice cream's gonna help on your workout beforehand. So I make sure to schedule what I like to eat. And I also don't like to eat salads before I work out, so I make sure to not eat a salad before I work out. The next tip I have is music matters so much more than people give credit for. Oh my gosh. So let me tell y'all my top playlist on Pandora. We have Blink 182, which is my average like go-to gym playlist. If I'm feeling a little hood, if I'm feeling I'm in a weird mood, Gorilla Zoe is wonderful. And if I'm feeling like girl boss, girl power, I go for Lil Mix, or Little Mix. All of those playlists are so wonderful, just depending on my mood. That's typically like my workout playlist that I go to. But seriously, if you don't like something in the gym, play a really good playlist and then go do it. I never liked cardio, and I actually switched my cardio to rowing and the ski machine. I don't know how many gyms like have a ski machine nowadays, but it's kind of a newer like thing where you're like skiing, I guess. But the music has helped me so much because I don't like cardio at all. Or if you're doing like an exercise you don't like you don't like arms or whatever it is, get a good playlist going and then try. It makes such a difference to me, especially if you're a person that is really impacted by music. Another tip I have for y'all is if you are worried about like gym intimidation, people staring at you and all that, get a hoodie, get a hat. Wear your hat very, very low. I am all about the hats. It's also helpful if you have trouble reading in public, like going to the library and reading or reading at a cafe, like get a hat, just snuggle it down and put your head down and don't even worry about it. That's what I do at the gym if I'm feeling really self-conscious that day, or I'll just wear like a baggy shirt with leggings, don't want anyone to stare, or I go at a time when they're not busy like I said earlier. Stop waiting for that motivation to do stuff. You need to make it a daily thing. Don't overthink it. I think for me, I was like, oh, I don't feel motivated to go to the gym. No, don't even let your mind start thinking that. Make it a part of your schedule. You know you're going to go to the gym before you go to your doctor's appointment, before you go to work, or whatever it is. Just make sure you have that kind of locked in, that time for yourself. And don't even allow your brain to go, oh, but I don't really feel like it. I'm on my period, or whatever it is. Just get up, put your hair in a ponytail, get the clothes on, like almost like force yourself into autopilot and then pull up to the gym. And what are you going to do then? Go back home after you drove all the way to the gym and you're all dressed and ready? Or if you're already dressed and ready, for me, if I'm putting on pants, I'm going to go do whatever I need to do. Like, I put on pants. That means I'm on a mission. Another tip I have for y'all is to find the time frame that works best in terms of how long your workout should be. I used to think like, oh, I needed to be at the gym for an hour with my fiance and we would go, and then I would get bored and I would run out of things to do. But if I find that I go into it with the mentality of like a woman on a mission and I get it all done in like 45 minutes and maybe push myself to an hour, then that's a lot better than me like trying to be like, ugh, I have an hour left, like, or I have 30 minutes left, what do I do in this 30 minutes time frame? And then you pull out your phone, you like mess around, you're wandering around, and that's never good. So find that time frame that works, and it's okay to only go for 45 minutes a day. Like, are you kidding? That's wonderful. The last and final tip I have for y'all is to find a time frame that works best for you. I used to never be a morning person at all. I was anti-morning everything, but if I work out in the morning before the day has started, first off, I feel like I've been given extra hours in the day compared to everyone else in the world. I feel like I can just conquer the world. If I do work out as early as possible, then I can get so much done in my day, as opposed to like if I work out at noon. Well, then I don't schedule stuff all morning, or not all morning, but for a large chunk of my morning, because I need to get ready and go to the gym and eat and do all those things, and it's just less productive for me. If I work out at night, it's okay too, but I prefer in the morning just because I can knock out my entire day, get in bed by 8 o'clock. I know, I'm a granny. Don't judge me. But yeah, I highly recommend finding what time frame works best. If you like going late at night when there's no one there, do that. But don't go and say you're going to work out at night and then say you're a college student and all your friends want to party, or you have all these finals going on and you're a procrastinator. Been there, done that. Don't schedule your gym at night if you know that your friends are going to tempt you with a good time or whatever. And also like making sure that I'm in bed at a reasonable time, that way I can hit that morning workout, is also important to me. I know that is kind of weird, I guess, for my age, because a lot of people aren't in bed this early, but I like it. I have goals. I'm not going to let other people distract me from those goals, so I make sure to schedule everything ahead in advance. Anyway, guys, I hope these tips were so incredibly helpful for y'all, and best of luck with the gym this year. If you have any questions, please be sure to drop them down below in a comment, and be sure to give this video a thumbs up and or subscribe if you want to stick around for some more videos. See y'all next time. Bye!